Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. This is Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Wiv, come back at you with some more Warhammer 40k. Today I'm going to be doing Genestealer Cult. And I have a bit of an odd list. It's making me laugh, and it makes me sad because I had a joke, and I forgot it. Big sad. Um, Booty Brothers, maybe? Anyway, so for this list, it's going to be a Astra Militarum battalion, which you're going to make as broodbrothers for Genestealers, and a Genestealer battalion. So 2 battalions, going to start at 0 CP. You're going to have 3 tank commanders, 3 10-man squads of guard infantry, and then 1 3-man squad of armored sentinels. And you're going to have 3 10-man squads of purestrain Genestealers, 3 5-man squads of acolyte hybrids, or thing squads. I don't know if they're men, animals, creatures, a magus, a kelomorph, a biophagus, and a patriarch. So this is quite odd. Tank commanders are just better versions of Leman Russes in general, so that's why I chose to run those. And here's the thing that gets derpy. Armor of Contempt is Astra Militarum based, not Imperium Astra Militarum. So guess who has Armor of Contempt? That's right. Oh my god. Oh, so yeah, this is dumb. And they're kitted out with double twin multi-meltas. Again, Yell Scribe isn't right. A las cannon, and they're demolishers, of course. And broodbrother just increased their leadership by 2, and they get unquestioning loyalty. So both of those are great. So because their leadership is ass. So the sergeant actually has leadership 9. Haha, more than Space Marines. I love it. For the most part. And the pure strain Genestealers also hit hard because this is, was it Twisted? It's not Twisted Helix, and the Twisted Helix is gonna give them +1 to strength characteristic, extra move, and then they get trans on 1 to 2. And the acolytes are garbage. You don't pay attention to them, but they do the same thing as the guardsmen do, which is they protect the patriarch. The old Iron Hands nonsense, where the Iron Hands could make a dreadnought like soak wounds from other people could soak its wounds, and vice versa, or some shit. I don't remember. I remember only hearing the tail end of it, and it's been like years, many years now, since that was a thing. But the patriarch can do that, and so you just have him surrounded by guardsmen, and anytime he would take a wound for some reason in like melee or whatever, you just assign it to somebody else. And technically, it's the entire damage. So he could be hit by a railgun. He just doesn't get lookout, sir, for some reason. And you just kill the guardsman instead and call it a day. Um, it is so dumb, and I love it. He's just jacked with bonuses from Biophagus, etc. And the Pure Strain Genestealers are basically where it's at as well. Because this is going to be 4 attacks each. So each squad is 40 attacks with strength 5, AP -3. And so right now, that's just so good. And they can declare charge in a turn in which they advance. So advance in charge, 8 inches, all great things. Spooky melee with spooky range and strange tankiness. Very strange tankiness. I don't know how I feel about all this. It's very odd. It's one of my current like meme things. Armor Contempt on, was it Custodes and Mechanicus don't get it, but cyberwolfs and lobotomized servitors get it, and I don't know, this crap with guard Genestealers, so dumb. And you have psychic powers to boost like the patriarch even further, and you have Billy the Kid Kelomorph. People just underestimate him. His rules are written a little odd. You need to actually like have some brain cells and synapses fire off to figure out what it does for how he works. But if you give him the relic of the Liberator Wormtooth rounds, he gets a bit spookier even, because he has 3 guns, and long story short, he can fire them basically twice each. So that's really 6 of these attacks of the Liberator Wormtooth rounds. And he can, with the auto stubber, if he wanted, technically ignore Lookout Sir, which that would be just 12 attacks. Unless I'm mistaken, the Wormtooth rounds Yeah, it doesn't replace it. It just lets you do that instead. So technically, you could still use him as a character killer, depending on the situation. For some against some armies, it could be better. But with this, he just becomes, I don't know, just a elite killer. More so if it's not T6 or above. Hell, even if it's T6, as long as it's not T7. This dude's a monster. He's a menace. You're supposed to combo him with some ambush stuff and getting exposed. However, broodbrothers, you're only limited by a quarter of your army. So for 2,000 points, you can't exceed 500. If you want to keep exposed and the crosshairs, if you don't care, then it doesn't matter. So, because otherwise you'd only be able to get one tank commander anyway. And I was thinking about switching this up other ways, but honestly, Genestealers, a lot of stuff's ass. Again, it's you're making a bad firing army into good. They have to earn it by jumping through hoops to them not even become good. Basically, like decent, become in between decent and good. Just use their natural strengths. Use what you have that's more efficient. It does the job. So yeah, this is Genestealer Cult. If this gets patched by Armor of Contempt getting changed, along with some other armies nonsense like the Silent King resurrecting the Technomancer nonsense, then those armies might get changed. But my Necron doesn't have that. This obviously has Armor of Contempt. So if that gets hotfixed, then FAQ'd. I'm definitely changing the fuck out of this list at that point. Half of it will probably stay the same, but the other half, nope. Yeah, that's going to be it. So, Genestealers, if you like this content, like, share, and subscribe. Post down below in the comments any advice, criticism, complaints, compliments, requests, recommendations. I have in the text below the Google Drive account with this army and other armies' infos if you want to try them for yourself, IRL, or in TTS, along with my Twitch handle. Feel free to stop on by, check me out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.